Hi everyone. Today I wanted to share with you how I use my Berkana Labs equipment. As you can see, I have a setup here and I have something going already. So on the laptop, I have the Spooky2. I'm not sure if you can see it. The Spooky2 Manifestation Radionics or Radionics Manifestation. I'm not sure if you can read that. All right, and it's connected to this generator, and this generator is connected to my Berkana Labs equipment. I have under here the sigil, and usually this is the output, right? So the output, I made this pyramid the output, and I have the fingernail on top, taped on top. This pyramid is a very powerful energy creator. It has crystals and other things in it that help make the manifestation come a little bit faster. And I think it works. From experience, I think it works. If you don't have this, that's okay, because using this output and the dials is also enough to make your manifestation come to life. So the pyramid itself is connected through the output here. So this here is connected all the way to the pyramid while it's running. The blue light is on, so that means it's running. And the sigil is underneath this here, the boost disc. Okay. Otherwise, if I don't want to use the pyramid, I just put the fingernail or the hair or whatever on this output plate here. And the output itself, I would connect it to the touchpad so I can figure out where the dial should land on. And I think it's worked in the past, so I think it does work very well. The only time I would say I had a hard time manifesting what I wanted is when I was wishing for things that I didn't firmly believe would come true. Because, for example, I'll give you an example. I wished in the past that I would have a pool in my house. Now, I do have the space, but I don't have the financial needs for it. So for that to happen, my mind didn't know how it would happen. So I did the sigil and the fingernail and all that was needed for it, and it didn't come true. But what did come true is I had access to a pool. So maybe I guess it came true in a different way. So something did come out of it, but not necessarily as I had wished for. The thing that didn't really work for me is sometimes they say you can put, if you don't have access to a fingernail or a hair or a piece of DNA for the person you're trying to make the wish for, you can have a picture of them here on the output, which I bought this small printer. All I use it for was for printing pictures of people that I have no access to their DNA, okay? So I printed a picture, I put it here, and I put the sigil under there. I connected to the touchpad. I didn't use the pyramid for that, and that didn't come true at all. So I'm not sure if the picture really works. Maybe it works for other people, but it did not work for me, not once, for all the times that I've used it. So I'm not sure why, if I did it wrong, I don't know. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that, see if it worked for you. So yeah, this is my setup for the Berkana Labs equipment. Again, this is where the sigil goes underneath this disc, the boost disc. I did not use the dials this time. Usually I do if I'm not using the pyramid, but since I'm using the pyramid for something that I needed very quickly, I did not use the dials, just the sigil and the fingernail on top of the pyramid and the program for the Spooky2 Boost Manifestation program. All right, let me know your thoughts.